I'm quite excited today. I've just got back in, been out all morning, and there's a very big box waiting for me. So I'm waiting for a couple of things, but I think this can only be one thing. But let's have a look and see. And I don't know. Well, if you're a bloke and you like tools and things, then you'll understand why I'm excited. So I'm going to open it now. So it's down here. Hopefully you'll be able to see. Let's see what we can get. Let's see what we've got. Well, it says heavy 25 kilograms, so I'm pretty certain I know what it is. It's a device that I'm using a lot of one at the moment, and I've been borrowing one, but not the same as this. So, now then, let's have a look and see what we've got in here. Here's your first clue, chipping hammer. MIG torch with a Euro connector, and what we got there? That looks like an earth clamp lead. Fantastic. Gas pipe and regulator. Can you tell what it is yet? Yeah, you're right, it's a welder. It's a new welder, which I am very, very pleased to own. So this is made by a company called Artec. They're made in China, but they're made to British standards in China. The reviews are really good of them. This is a second-hand one, brand new. They're about £600. This one has been used for an hour or so on site. It's interesting, this one, because it's an inverter rather than a transformer. So on most hobby welders, you have switches. You'll have 1, 2, and 1 and 2, min and max on both, and it's 4 settings. Whereas on this, because it's inverter driven, and listen, I'm not an electrical engineer, so I'm not fully au fait with how they work. But you literally you just turn up the voltage. You've got an amp setting if you're MIG welding. Arc welding, because this will do arc welding as well as MIG welding. Now I'm not sure if it'll do TIG, because if it's an inverter, it may very well. So I need to look into that. But this was £460, which is a lot of money. But when I've read all the reviews of it and looked at it, it seems to be a really, really good bit of kit. It really is between a professional and a fully DIY. It's got a lot of the stuff you have on the high-end stuff, which is why it's quite expensive actually, even second-hand. So yeah, really, really pleased to have this. There you go, Artec welding equipment. So I'll be trying that this maybe tonight. I'm a bit disappointed because I'm away for the weekend to go and watch England-Wales rugby down in Cardiff. Being a Welshman, obviously I'm hoping for a Welsh win. But that will mean I don't get to try this unless I have a go tonight. So I really, really do need to try that tonight. But I'm really excited to get it. I've also got one other parcel. I'll just put this back in here for a minute. A little packet. This isn't as interesting. Well, I mean, I say it isn't as interesting. Look, any package is interesting. Yes, I thought so. 3/8 UNF 24 teeth per inch socket head cap with a taper seat. So on the Aston, the jacking points are a triangular plate which is bolted through these and through the little aluminium spacers that you may have watched the video I turned up the other day. And these bolt through, clamp it all together, and it goes into the bodywork where there's a strengthening piece. Now I was going to order some from Aston Martin because I do try to use as many Aston things as I can. But when I looked on the parts list, they don't show it. Now I thought, well, okay, so much of the DB7 is the same as a Jag XJS. So I then had a look at the full parts list for the XJS. And doesn't show on there either. So I then had to get the plate. I had to cut the bolts out. They were absolutely rusted solid. So got the plate, established the thread, measured everything. So that's 1 3/4 inch, 3/8 UNF. And these I just got off eBay, and They're high tensile, and they were, I think, about £8 for 10 of them. So can't complain at that. So that will allow me to bolt that on. So great when you go out and you come back and some interesting parcels. There is another one, but it's from work, and frankly I'm not that bothered about that. It's a booklet about keeping safe, which is obviously very important, but less so for this video, I think. So thanks for watching. It's great unboxing stuff, isn't it? And I'm really pleased with that, because I know I've only just had a very quick look at it, but it matches the description that it's been used for an hour. It looks brand new, and therefore I'm quite happy at getting it at almost a couple of £100 cheaper or whatever it was. So that's all good news. Right, have a good day.